There's a hadith from Habibullah alayhi salatu salam dealing with the three curses or the three amins. And one of them is quoted by the Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu. And he said, in Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, سعيد المنبر فقال آمين آمين آمين. He said the Prophet ﷺ was up on the minbar, climb up on the minbar, and he did something that was strange. He did three ameen. قيل يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إنك حين صعدت المنبر. You did something very strange. Why did you say قلت قلت آمين آمين آمين? Why did you say آمين three times? And he said, قال إن جبريل أتاني. Jibraeel alayhi salatu salam came to me. And he said, فقال من أتراك شهر رمضان ولم يغفر له فدخل النار. He said, Jibraeel alayhi salatu salam told me to say Ameen. And he said, the month of Ramadan, that individual who did not get the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, either he didn't even seek it, didn't even care to seek the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, فَدَخَلْ النَّارِ فَأَبْعَدَ اللَّهِ. May that individual home be in Jahannam, and may that person be far from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In one hadith, a ruwayah, it said that may that individual be cursed for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why, do you respected brothers and sisters? Because Ramadan, the gates of the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always open. And the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always open. And it's easy to seek the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during the month of Ramadan. Matter of fact, this is the time when your dua is accepted. When you're fasting, your dua is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. So this person who did not take advantage of the Ramadan, Jibraeel alayhi salatu salam said what? فَدَخَلَ النَّارِ. May the person's home be in Jahannam. May he enter the fire. فَأَبْعَدَهُ اللَّهِ. And may the person be far from Allah. And that means, may that person be far from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May that individual be forgotten. This is what Jibreel was saying. And he commanded the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he commanded him to say Ameen. And Habibullah alayhi salatu salam said, but he said, فَقُلْتُ Ameen. I said Ameen. ومن أدراك أبويه أو أحدهما فلم يبرهما. And he said, for that person who have parents, he does not take care of his parents. He does not perform the action of birra. And he said, فمات فدخل النار فأبعده الله. قل آمين. فقلت آمين آمين. He said, for that individual who does not take care of his parents while they are of age, while they are old, or one of them could be there, the other one could probably pass away. He didn't perform the action birra. Birra is also fulfilling the haqq, or treating a person with good. Now, what is the meaning of birra? What does the root come from? The word barara comes from, even though it's connected to the word pious, is connected to fulfilling the rights of someone and stuff like this. But birra in the Arabic is a very beautiful word. The word is connected to something that brings stability. Like, when one who's on the water with a ship, and when he get off the ship, what did he do? He kissed the ground. Like when he's flying in the air on an airplane. I remember one time, mashallah ta'ala, that when I first went across into Abu Nur and study, I was in the air for like 28 or 30 hours. Man, when the plane landed, I kissed the ground. This is also connected to the word birra, because birra means like one discovered treasure on one who have stability. Subhanallah, meaning that your mother and your father are the ones who are what? Who are treasured. That's another hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that's extremely beautiful. And he said, for the person who bring pleasure to his father, make him happy, then he has what? Won the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But for the individual who bring a displeasure to his parents, the individual have brought a displeasure to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah is not pleased with him. Habibullah alayhi salatu salam did say in the hadith concerning a man who wanted to go on the battlefield, that he did say that He wanted to go, and the Prophet ﷺ says, your parents living, your mother living? He said, yes. He said, go take care of your mother because Jannah lays at her feet. This is true. But that's another hadith that's beautiful. He said, but the door, the best door, is your father. So fulfill the rights of your father and don't break it. I just lost my father. And I also lost my mother. And so this is a very sensitive subject. Dear respected brothers and sisters, Habibullah alayhi salatu salam said, if you make your parents happy, that person, that individual, get the reward of Umrah. Just making them smile. Subhanallah. Even some of the ulama even wouldn't teach some of the students if they had a bad relationship with their parents. One teacher said, go fix that relationship with your parents. Why? So that the knowledge can be locked in your brain. Subhanallah. So he said, may that individual who does not take care of his parents, may that person enter the fire of Jahannam. And Habibullah alayhi salam said, فَقُلْتُ آمين. Dear respected brothers and sisters, on the next one, I will get to the last part of this hadith from Habibullah alayhi salam because it's extremely important. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.